Welcome to this short demo where we show how to create semantic integrations using the Freebird application from EBA templates to the dictionary of bird, the SDD dictionary. So here we see the Freebird application. We pointed it to the correct place to get our bird artifacts. We've already ran here retrieve artifacts to get them, and then set up database to create the bird database. And now we're going to click this button to run the complete DPM workflow. This is going to go and get lots of EBA information in a data point database from the official EBA website and load that into the structures of bird. So let's click this. It will take maybe a minute, so we'll pause the video. Okay, that step is completed and it takes us straight to the output layer mapping workflow. So here we have the EBA information already, so we're going to select the framework, let's say EBA Corep, select the version, let's get the latest available here, is Corep 4, and let's choose a table or a template. Let's choose C91, which is our FRTB template. We'll define our breakdowns. We don't have any existing mappings. These are semantic integrations between EBA and SDD. We'll see here, this is the, we can see the columns of the report, including their hierarchies. And we can compare that to the actual C91 template. Here we see these positive, negative, net sensitivities per risk class, etc. We're going to be interested in just a couple of cells for now. This one, well, let's see these three. So let's go back to the application and we can either choose them here, and here's the set of roles like GRR. And we'll see they get selected in this view of the report. We can also select things by just clicking on cells or rows. Many ways to do it. So this says what subset of cells we are interested in. So a nice GUI for making that choice. And then we'll continue with the variable breakdown. And what it's going to do is it looks at, let's go back to the report, we'll see the variables that were needed in here, are things like FRTB portfolio component, type of risks, GIRR, etc. We also see in these EBA annotated templates, those things are put at the side here. So for example, GIRR, yeah, was type of risk, GIRR. So we have all this information available to make our life easier. So we're going to now map from EBA dimensions to the SDD bird dimensions. So it gives us a choice of only the ones that we're really interested in. So FRTB portfolio component, what should that map to? Let's just type portfolio, shall we? Portfolio. And it finds for us something that could be useful, ECB2 potential portfolio. Let's also type portfolio like this, potential portfolio type. Let's say that's the one that we need. We're not going to be too precise here. We create another group. How do we map type of risk? Well, I know it's probably, let's type RSK, risk class, risk weight, type risk. So you see where we get a lot of assistance here in our semantic integrations. We'll just do an observation. The way we do observations is we always, for now we have this thing called artificial variable for metrics, the kind of bird thing, but we're going to replace that. And our metric involves probably something like sensitivity. Delta sensitivity, great, that's what we wanted. And then just as a kind of, to show a feature, we're going to highlight that in theory you could have one two things map to two things. So it's not always a one-to-one mapping. It could be 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Usually it's 1 to 1, but there are cases where it's not. So approach potential purpose, that looks pretty good. Base, I don't know. Let's say maybe type of instrument. So this is not fully accurate, but it shows as a feature. Okay, so here it shows our observations, and it's created a smart grid for us of the different things we need to map that relate only to this report. So sometimes we'd have more than one row here, it depends, because we have a limited number of cells. This is why we have less rows here. But it basically shows us the things we need to map. So market risk, the type risk, so it chooses here type risk and market risk. Let's say market risk here is interest rate risk type. It's not quite accurate because we didn't choose the best link here, but we can see we got to choose things. Here, let's say since this, we just choose some random stuff here. Maybe not the longest thing in the. Okay, that's alright though. Type of instrument. So obviously if we'd chosen the best variables to map to, we would have more accurate things here. And then market risk, instead, no, we chose that one. Financial portfolio type, main essay, trade book or non-trading book. We can actually add new members here if we wanted to, I think. Be careful when doing this, but no member, press enter to create essay. Member code 3, let's say. Create a member. So here we have the ability to create members and also even variables and domains if we wish, so that we're driven really by the report template and checking what we have available and also creating what we don't have available. So this is our mappings done. Often we have more than one row, but we have a small set of cells here. Let's continue to review. Review looks good. It's given a name to what is called the mappings. These are our semantic integrations. These are described in what's called SM cubes, which is the language of Bird, the metadata structure of Bird. Now we're going to generate the required artifacts, such as the output layer. So we'll see it's created combinations, which are these basically a mimic of the EB annotated template. Cells, a cube, and a mapping definition. Created all of this, and then we can go and we can look at the output layer cube. There we go. It's decided that because we have chosen those sets of variables, then in an output layer cube you need to have potential portfolio type, potential purpose, type of instrument, and type of risk, and the observation delta sensitivity, and this can then become the target of our transformations. So we have a very clear target which makes use of the EBA structure and makes us confident that we have mapped everything that existed in the EBA annotated template in our variables and members of Bird without duplicating appropriate items that already exist. We may also be able to look at our editor. Let's say a mapping def. Yeah, let's have a view of that one. And we'll see this is the mapping, our semantic integrations editor, where it's given us a nice visualization, a bit wide because of this long name. But it's showing how source variables go to target variables. You actually have the ability to edit here also if you really want to. So that's a very quick overview of creating semantic integrations with the Freebird application. Thank you for watching.